Looks like they are. Okay, so the first card that we're starting off with, Virgo, is Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is an air sign. So an air sign could figure prominently in the opening of February, either if you're in partnership with an air sign, or if there's someone new who's an air sign who's coming into the picture, or this potentially could embody you in the sense that it's someone who stands up for their truth, someone who is standing by themselves in terms of honoring themselves, someone who speaks clearly and thoughtfully. Queen of Swords represents the air element. That's what swords represent. And she's a master of that. So she's very direct. She's very candid. She's very honest and very truthful. And the air signs are Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. So there may be one of those that's featured. And she's also right next to the home. So it's potential that you're speaking your mind regarding your home situation, or that you may be taking on a new roommate who is an air sign. But there's something regarding standing up for what you believe in, speaking your own mind, speaking your truth. And in some ways, she's very good at defending her territory, defending rules. So it may be that you're setting boundaries regarding your home life. This is actually a wonderful card of stability. This is Four of Wands, and you can see the castle in the background here, and this garland that's usually representing like a wedding garland, but it means celebration, surprise, festivities, and Queen of Swords may be involved in that some way regarding the home. So that's the opening of February for you, Virgo. This does show financial loss. Five of Coins is a card of choice of focus. So it could be that you may have suffered some losses in terms of finances. And we see this person here who's a beggar, who's injured in the Rider-Waite deck. It shows that he's actually out in the cold, in the snow, but he's being comforted. And you can see that this cathedral stained glass window, it's some sort of spiritual building. And this is a woman who's in some religious garb. So there's always comfort from the spiritual world is one of the meanings of this card. And we can choose to focus on the material world and feel empty and bereft and disconnected. Or if we receive the blessings from the spiritual world, it fills us, it gives us this golden glow. It's always available to us, and that those riches from the spiritual world are always available. That's another meaning of this card. I also show Six of Cups here, and that is a card of childhood, innocence, sentimentality, reunion with someone that we used to know. So this could mean a nice, fresh, new innocence to your partnership, feeling like kids again. Or it could be reuniting with someone that you used to know from childhood, from a long time ago. And it has a real freshness to it. You can see it's basically two children giving each other flowers, and it's cups energy. So that's heart energy. So there's a sweetness and a connection here. Even if there may be some financial losses, there's a focus in February. And potentially this could be regarding someone that you live with as well. There's a nice focus on exchange of hearts, exchange of cups energy, and it's innocent and fresh. It's also followed by the Lovers card here. Middle of February is a wonderful time for this card to show up. It's, Valentine's Day is in the middle of February. So you may be, with these two cards following one another, it could be that someone that you knew from the past, it develops into a lover's relationship, or that a past lover comes back and becomes a current lover. It can mean that someone that you've known for a long time, you develop a new phase of your relationship where it's infused with childlike wonder and innocence. These lilies are appearing in both. So lilies are a symbol of renewal. So I'm getting a sense that if you're in partnership, Virgo, that you're getting a renewal of your partnership in the middle of the month, and it may feel fresh and new and innocent. You may feel like children again. If you are not in partnership, there may be someone showing up from your past that you end up becoming lovers with, or it may be someone that you feel like a child with that you end up in this lover's relationship. So that's all featured for you, Virgo. That's happening middle of the month. Also in the middle of the month, I show Page of Swords. This is an air sign as well. So that again is Aquarius, Gemini, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. And Page of Swords means someone who's willing to defend their thinking, someone who has an ideology that they're willing to fight for. Usually I think of like a young college student who's crusading about, some beliefs that they hold strongly with this card. This card is full of optimism. It's full of willingness. It's full of zeal, like especially regarding philosophy or mode of thought, because that swords energy represents the mental realm. So it's a way of thinking that he is very zealous about, and he is ready to go. He's ready to defend that way of thinking. With the Chariot, so this could be a young person, a young air sign, or this could be someone who's showing up, or a renewal in a particular belief, particular way of thinking. Chariot is a card of victory, triumph, success, making good decisions based on gut instincts. It's a balancing card. It means balancing things between the white horse, which is the horse of analysis and reason and intellect, and the black horse, which is the horse of passion and subconscious feelings and gut knowledge, as far as just knowing things from a subconscious kind of place. So the conscious balance with the subconscious. That's why Chariot is able to harness literally both of those and make good decisions and navigate the course to cross the finish line. When Chariot shows up in reverse, as it is here, it's saying that there may be some way in which you're not trusting yourself to make good decisions, or that you're not making decisions that further your cause. There may be something of being overzealous here, and it's not helping you. It's not getting you to go further on the journey where you want to accomplish something or cross a finish line or achieve a goal. You're not seeing things correctly. And it could be that you're overly zealous about something that you believe in, or someone is. This could be someone else in your environment. It usually represents a younger person. When I see Chariot in reverse here and Two of Swords in reverse, it's saying that you're having a hard time making decisions in the middle of the month. This Two of Swords is a dilemma. If you look at each sword as a thought, because again, swords represent the mental element, it's this thought versus that thought. And Two of Swords basically says, I can't choose. I don't know how to choose, so I'm just going to blindfold myself and check out. I'm just going to stay stuck here, and I can't make this decision. So be aware that in the middle of the month, with Chariot showing in reverse and Two of Swords showing in reverse, there may be some decision that you're having difficulty making, and it may be making things stagnant, and it may be holding you back. The way out of this energy is to just make a decision, take action. Doesn't matter if it's the right decision. Basically this is just deliberating. If you look at this as like seesawing between one thought and the other, it's like rocking back and forth in a rocking chair and not getting anywhere. If you take action, if you actually stand up, put down one sword, stand up, choose one thing, just go with it. You can change your mind later. That's the way out of this stuck, debilitating type of energy. And Knight of Rods has all of that sort of confidence and courage that will allow you to take action. This is a card of action. This is a card of fire. In the Rider Waite, he's rearing up on two legs. He's on a horse that's on two legs. So it's about, let's go. Let's take action. Let's be confident. Let's be daring. Let's be adventurous. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The caution in this card is don't be reckless. Don't leap before you look. So if you're kind of feeling stagnant or having difficulty in the middle of the month, it shows that you will be able to break out of that and make a decision towards the end of the month. Just be careful that you're not so don't be overzealous with this card. It means that you are going to be able to break out of whatever's holding you back here, or it's not achieving the goals that you want, you're feeling stuck. This will make you unstuck, but try to do it in a balanced way. Try to do it in a not black and white, but try to go find the middle road, because this card, the danger of this card is that he can go overboard. He can get angry. He can have a hot temper. So this is a real card of fire, which gives you that push, that motivation, that encouragement, enthusiasm, adventurousness. But be careful that you don't overdo it when this card shows up. He can be very cocky, very overconfident. He kind of can push some boundaries. So see if you can balance those energies when you're finally able to move forward on this. It does show these two cards, interestingly together, World and Wheel of Fortune. These represent the circumstances that are beyond us. Wheel of Fortune is a card of the seasons changing, tables turning. It's like whoever's on top will be on the bottom, whoever's on the bottom will be on the top. It's time changes all things. It's the inevitability of change and changing of the seasons and the way that time changes things. It can also sometimes refer to luck changing. And this card, World, means that the whole world is lining up to support you. And in this card, I always show that this is like the physical world as represented by the bull. The emotional world is represented by the eagle of Scorpio here. The fire world is fire, vitality, courage, passion, represented by Leo the lion. And then Aquarius is the mental element. This is the air, thinking and reasoning side of things. So all of these are lining up, making you feel free, making you feel connected to the world. Because this card is in reverse, it's saying, is there any way that you are feeling doubt or fear in letting this come to the surface? Your own power, your own completion, your own fulfillment. Is there a way in which you don't believe that that's possible? These two cards, you'll notice in both of them, they have this 0, both in the wheel here and then in this wreath that she is dancing in. So it's showing new potential. 0 is a card when nothing is formed, when all things are open, and it seems as though things may be coming together for you. But you have to believe in it, because when this card shows up, when World shows up in the reverse position like this, there's something blocking it from coming to the surface. I kind of use the image of a cork being held down below the surface. It wants to come to the surface. It wants to just be free, be content, be stabilized. There's some tension that's holding this back in the reverse position. So take a look and see, what is it that you believe about feeling free and confident. And I'll also notice that in this card there's purple robes, and she's being encircled by a purple piece of fabric that's going around her. Purple is the card of royalty, or the color of royalty, sorry. And it means, receiving riches that are coming to you. So you might just consider, in what way are you not accepting the riches that are coming to you? In what way are you not accepting your own power or authority? Or do you have any fears about that? Because it looks like things may be changing based upon your action at the end of the month, once you get through this difficult decision that seems to be holding you back, or difficulty in decision making. That's another theme here with the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is to review your choices carefully. 7 of Cups can sometimes be referred to as temptations, as a card of illusion. It's a card of Cups represent the heart, so it's what our heart desires, it's something that we're attracted to. So temptation, desire, choices. What do we want? What are we infatuated with? What's our choice going to be when we reach for that cup, that shining thing that we want? What is it? What are we choosing? And this fog in this card represents like this Neptunian, hazy illusion energy. So it's saying, be careful about your choices, because they may not always be what you think they're going to be, or there's something hazy about the choices before you. So be careful to do your research when this card shows up. Be careful to look things closely in the eye when you make your decisions and choices. And so this month, Virgo, looks like for you, it's going to be very much enjoying this love relationship, or bringing love to you. And then also about making some decisions. You might feel stuck here. You're going to have the passion, enthusiasm, energy towards the end of the month to create something new based on this zero form. It's just like raw material that hasn't been formed yet. But be careful what choices you make, because think about what it's actually going to end up with. If you make a choice based on Seven of Cups, you could be sort of just reaching for what looks shiny and attractive initially, but be sure that it's the choice that you want to end up with in the end. Look behind the curtain is what this card says. Do some research. Make sure that you're choosing wisely. So that's my reading for you, Virgo, for February. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, thank you for watching, as always. And I've got some specials going on this month for the love month of February. I'm doing 20% off of relationship readings, and I'll tell you a little about that in this next segment. Thanks so much. Yours in the stars.